Osisa sent us.
It mounts itself there, kind of turns so it's facing both you and the rest of you as you all approach. You seek power, glory, retribution. I know your quarry, and I know your goal. She has told me. I can show you. But all great knowledge should not be given. You must be proven. It must be earned. It must be earned. And as his voice roars, the room echoes, and you can see wind begin to whip all around you. Glancing over your shoulder, you guys can see now the empty pit in the center of the hall behind you is now whipping it into a whirlwind. What appears to be like a small centralized cyclone that's now rising up, meeting the ceiling, staying stationary in place, just arcing there. The braziers flame up even brighter now. The flames, you can feel the heat even from your distance at this point. You can see now the Sphinx is baring its gleaming white teeth there at the top.
What is my name?
Roll initiative.
Oh my god!
So you run up and woof, woof, swing 2 heavy swings, you know, after going into a rage to resist the fear effect. Yeah. You kind of just grin and bear it, go over and swing twice, hacking into the side of it. Its hide is very strong, and there's almost like this weird resistance just in the outside of its body, like its very force of existence and personality is keeping the blade from doing as much damage as it should, but you still strike true, slamming into it twice. You pull the strength from it. As you do, a voice in your head goes, yes.
Oh my God.
At this point, as you look at the blade now begins to emanate a shadow aura stronger than previously that begins to also form around your upper shoulders, just drifting. The blade suddenly extends another foot. The edges of it that were smooth project with a jagged, thorny outside. The blade itself now is longer, thicker, and far more dangerous looking than it was before. Until your next short rest, all attacks with the sword do an additional 2d6 necrotic damage.
Whoa! Super Saiyan motherfucker!
2d6 necrotic damage?
Grog, after seeing this, though you cannot say to anyone what you found yet, you, having no tether, are just drifting away from the portal and seeing it just disappearing slowly away from you. What are you going to do?
Can I grab my earring and say what I see?
You grab your earring, you say it, there's no response. You guys hear nothing.
He's gone.
You're about 15 feet away from it now.
Can I take my chain of returning and attach it to Craven Edge and throw it through the doorway that I see?
You can. Go ahead and roll. Roll for an attack.
Oh my god.
Should have had a breakfast.
23.
23. You fling it through, and it catches something. You feel it. It's taut. You start pulling your way in, pulling your way in, pulling your way in. Go ahead and roll damage.
It's Pike. It's Pike.
Oh.
God. It's fine.
It's gotta be Pike, right?
Just got armor.
Damage. Oh, damage. Sorry, damage. I rolled the wrong thing. Please don't let it be Pike. 9.
Gonna make next week's episode.
So uncomfortable.
14 and
Oh, I'm so excited.
Plus your 2d6 necrotic.
20,
Yep, plus 2d6 necrotic damage.
27. 30.
30 points of damage. Okay, you pull the chain and you make your way to the portal. You put your hands out and pull through. And as you do, the chain in your hand, you look and you can see now, grasping onto the edge of the wall, you see Pike, sweat dripping down her face as Craven Edge has embedded itself into her abdomen. She's holding it, and she just looks at you with a gritted face and she goes, "It's okay, Grog.
I'm gonna
You're
cry.
back. That's all that matters."
That's the saddest thing ever.
At least he didn't
I
do the
crawled through
voice.
the door.
You're so lucky he didn't do
Can
the
I,
voice.
can I run to Pike? That's my turn.
The Myth Carver.
Myth
It's a legendary longsword. This incredible silvered blade once belonged to the White Duke himself, and many more master bards before him. It resonates with nearby musical tones. It acts as a +3 longsword, and the weapon deals an additional 1d6 force damage upon a hit. Whenever you use your Bardic Inspiration feature, you gain advantage on attacks with this weapon until the end of your turn.
Advantage on attack.
So if you were to give somebody, use your bonus action before your attack, you would get advantage on any attacks with the weapon.
Percy, that was made for
That was
you.
made
I know,
just for
obviously.
you.
I'm
Whenever
so
you
excited.
use your Cutting Words feature against an enemy, the target also has disadvantage on their next saving throw.
Wow.
Holy
Well, I guess I'll have to take it.
We did a fun one-shot game with Kinda Funny with Greg Miller and their
Yeah.
crew up in San Francisco, and the episode's been going up. It was a lot of fun. We had Travis, Laura, and Marisha all playing in that game. And
Different characters.
who'd you play in that one,
I
Laura?
played Jester, a tiefling cleric.
Yes, it was delightful. Marisha, would you play?
What was my character?
Wow!
You were a dwarf paladin.
Yeah.
No, but what was my character's name?
Holy shit.
I don't remember.